Hi, Dixon.
Yo, what's up?
Have you seen Brotherhood?
Yo, I love that movie, Kalashnikov. I love that movie a lot. I actually do. I think it was a good job. Jado Shiberu is slowly becoming my favorite um Nollywood director, right? And I didn't think it was Brotherhood you wanted to ask me about. I thought it was going to be Gangs of Lagos. Have you seen Gangs of
I've
Lagos?
seen Gangs of Lagos, but I don't know why I delayed
Yeah,
seeing Brotherhood. I just saw Brotherhood like last month.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know why it took me so much. I don't know what it was, right? But like the movie was everywhere.
yeah.
I just had to pause it.
Wait. I lost you. I was so engrossed in what you were saying that I lost you. You just said Brotherhood.
This
Last I think
I,
Brother was released before Gangs of Lagos, but Gangs of
yeah.
Lagos came before Brotherhood.
Uh,
Actually, yeah. Like I heard the movie was like Gangs of Lagos was 10 years in the making. It was shot.
oh.
It was shot 10 years in the making. Like, yeah,
My favorite part, not my favorite part, but like a part in Brotherhood that really got me was
yeah.
at the ending where everybody thought that
The
what's
guy
his
that
name?
I forgot his
Akimba.
name. Akin, I think so.
Akin had
Yeah,
died. I hope I'm not mistaken this. And then he calls his brother,
yeah,
which has
yeah. Of
Falz.
house. Yeah.
Calls Falz and he's like,
How was the Yoruba
he
word for
said
policeman again?
Olokpa.
Okay.
And then Falz
But
looked at his brother and he's like,
yeah,
bloody criminal.
bloody criminal, right? I like how they ended that part.
I
But
was so
my top
nice.
two favorite parts of the movie
Mm.
are first the first like in the order of like favorites is when he comes back to kill the Osi KJ's character. Osi KJ is the
Yeah.
guy with the dada. You
Yeah.
know, he just comes out from nowhere and he says, Koni Dafwe. That was so
Hey,
cool.
like I was
That was
so
so
that part was I was so scared because I
cool.
was like, what's happening here? Like, why did she want this place? Why are we looking at Osio Kid? I was looking, I just saw him. I was
Yeah.
like, it was the way he went. He shot him
He
out.
shut him
Of
out of the door. Like
the
he just shut him out, and and the way he was pushed out on the ground, like the way he died, it
Oh my
was
god!
so
But that
cool.
guy was so
What
sly.
that's like,
Like
bro.
ah,
How's like you guys siblings,
hey,
bro? Like even when I think I saw that trait coming. Like I saw that trait coming.
yeah,
I saw it coming. I was like, I was really suspicious of that guy. I mean, there is loyalty even among thieves. So like,
yeah.
why do you act that way?
Speaking of loyalty amongst
Yeah.
thieves, have you seen Battle on Buka Street?
No, I haven't seen Battle on Podcast Street.
Okay, no, not Battle on Buka Street. Sorry,
Yeah.
A Tribe Called Judah.
Oh, a tribe called you that movie that has been trending. Funky
Yeah.
Akindele. Funky
Yes. That's
Akindele's
what I was
movies
saying.
are like, and we'll talk way back to her Return of Jennifer and all. I like how she carries her work on her chest, and
Yes,
she's
so
one of the most
she's
incredible actresses
yeah,
that have come out of Nigeria. So yeah, what about it?
yeah. So there's this one of our sons in Tribe Called Judah. He was an Agberu, a gangster, you
Okay,
know. Shino, that was
okay,
his name,
really,
right? And Shino had this, his group of guys now,
yeah,
and so when they went to rob a place, right?
okay,
Because they're looking for money,
yeah,
and then Shino's guys, they wanted to come with them. Like they
yeah,
wanted to come with them so they can like they have like ammunition, guns and all that.
yeah,
But then Shino was like, no, no guns and all that. And then something that happened,
yeah.
story. Then somebody died. Right. And they're like, we told you wanted to come with you. And then but like this were like
Wait, this tribe called Judah, like,
yes.
oh,
And
okay,
then we wanted to come with you. And then like cause like I don't want to explain the movie. I don't want to explain the movie, right? But
yeah,
then there was just this loyalty among
okay,
these gang guys,
yeah,
right? Because they came to for him at the
yeah.
ending and all of that. So you just said that and it reminded me of it.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I think that some of these virtues are very important even amongst criminals. It's just like it's code of conduct,
Mm.
and it's why I said there were two scenes in Brotherhood that I really loved. The first was the one I just mentioned. The second was where baskets roll. Um, Kala was about to shoot, but Kala was like, "I'm done," because like he was already losing a lot, and they were not listening to him. You
Yeah.
know, there is that threshold where you have to stop. Like you have to draw the line.
Mm.
You're doing this and you're doing this and you're doing this. And I know, granted, you guys were saying we should do it like this, we should do it like that, and things have blown over. Like we should stop.
Mm.
And I think he was also having the guilt of he had just killed his father-in-law and all of
Yeah.
that. Kala indeed was like a good guy, and I'm happy that he survived. Kala
Yeah.
was a good guy, Kalashnikov. So he pulls the he pulls a pistol on pulls a pistol on Basket's role. I've
Yeah.
forgotten what Basket's role was
I've
like.
forgotten the
But
name.
the name was really Ras too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked how Ras it was. And Basket bodied that role. I
I
mean,
didn't even know he was the
it
one
was
at the beginning.
really he bodied
So I was
that
like, ah,
role.
this guy is familiar.
He bodied that role like man. He was so scary. He was so intimidating. I mean, he wasn't even buff. Kala was buffer than he was, and
Mm.
then Kala pulls the gun, and then everybody pulls the gun on
Pose.
on
Oh,
Kala,
color.
and then Basket becomes so intimidating. He was like, "You say you won't shoot me, Kala? If you no shoot me, I go kill you for it." Jesus Christ, that was really cool. That scene was really
It was
cool.
the
I
way
loved it.
color just put this on. Everyone just like. Everybody
Yeah,
was not physical with their
everyone
guns.
says it. Kala, it
They're
was
like,
scenic. It
come
was
on,
really
you're new
cinematic.
here. Oh. This is
Yeah,
our Oga. Not
that
come
kind of
and be
thing.
pulling gun on you.
But I think that in the movie, one person that is underrated a lot is Debo Macaroni.
Yeah.
Mr. Macaroni. That
Mm.
guy's an incredible actor. Like, I mean, probably in a future episode, we should just pick the guy out and talk about all his roles, even his roles in Gangs of Lagos. There's a movie he played that he impressed me. Now that he did his best. The movie Ayinla. I talked about it in the first
I haven't seen
episode.
it
Like
now.
he played 70s Yoruba, like, and like the Yoruba now is not the Yoruba then. Like, and
Then,
he
yeah.
he tried his best, and no, the boy is such an amazing actor. So talking about like African movies as such, how long have you been exposed to?
Hmm.
Tell me all about it.
Okay, first of all,
Yeah, yeah.
aside like African movies,
Okay,
let me just point you to the direction that I
okay,
am in.
okay,
I'm a Nigerian movie fan girl. Like
okay.
I stand Nigerian movies every day, any day, anytime.
Mm.
Right? I'm not. There are people that they watch Nigerian movies but they don't like to say it. Me, if they
Oh
ask me, what do you
yeah, I think we
watch?
talked about it in the
I
Afropop
said watch
episode.
Nigerian movies. So like my start, I used to like we had literally used to scout for Nigerian
For real
movies
though.
to watch. Like how the ones that in the cinemas, the ones on Netflix, the ones on Showmax, all
Yeah.
of that. We those ones you watch those ones. Yeah.
Okay.
We now go to look for the ones
The
that
ones
people
that
don't really pay attention to. The ones
like
that just even if they're not
Mecca the pretty girl, or are you a Yahoo boy?
no. No, but so can't we like that, right? There's this one
Yeah.
Ponzi, right? About Ponzi scheme. Like
Oh, I think I saw um my my brother, one of my brothers, he used to see the movie at the time. He used to see the movie. He sees a lot of like Nigerian
okay.
movies, and then he saw like the movie was too spicy for my opinion. I think it was filled with a lot of stars, like not
Yes,
stars.
the
Like,
movie it wasn't
bro,
very,
don't do
very,
that. There's
very
something called casting.
it wasn't
Don't
very,
don't do that.
very, good, right? But my style now is just watch anything. Like so far
Yeah,
it's Nigerian although they are song, you have
yeah.
limits.
Please
There's a
do.
limit, right? But like I think I've watched Nigerian movies since I don't know.
Hmm.
It's been a while. It's been a
Hmm.
really long while.
You've seen Americana. Americana, the novel, where I think Chimamanda writes about like a particular character. I think it was a saloon incident, and I think that's it's not that deep, bro. But it just it's not that deep, but you blow it over. I just shed some light on like how white folks appreciate um Nigerian movies made for epic consumption. Those ones that people say it's an insult of people's intelligence. You know,
Okay,
yeah,
those
but white people battle the movie like
yeah.
battle those movies like mad,
Mm.
and all. So when you say you don't know how long you've watched Nigerian movies, I categorize you among those people that
That was African Magic Epic.
yes,
It's me. I was there.
yeah. Well, I didn't always watch Nigerian movies. Like I, because I grew up educating myself. Um, I grew up educating myself. Like so, we're always looking for influences, good influences, and when we started pimping up, I told you my story now. I was a local boy. When we started pimping up, we depended on movies for our education.
Mm.
So we're watching things and imitating and all of that. So we needed stuff where they spoke good English, where we're wising up basically. We're wising up basically using movies. So for a long time, I did not see Nigerian movies, and then I think I spent my gap year, like after secondary school. I spent my gap year. That was like 2015 into 2016. watching movies. Like I watched a lot of white movies, like not just white movies now, Eastern movies, Bollywood. I watched a lot of those movies. Like on average, I was seeing like 2 movies per day. So I took a hiatus between like 2017 and 2020. But before then, there was this thing, the AMVCAs. So African Magic Viewers
Viewers
Choice
Choice
Awards.
Awards.
Yeah.
That they don't
So
used to use viewers choice, but
you talk
viewers
about
choice
that shortly.
awards.
I know you have grievances
But
against
viewers choice awards, okay.
that. Well, they try,
They try,
they
right?
try. So yeah, and that was my first exposure to, like, that was my first appreciation of like movies that were doing well. I
Yeah.
think that year, this is 2015, 2016. I think
That's like
either
yes.
2014, 2015 or 2015, 2016. There was this movie, October 1, Kunle Afolayan. You know
Yeah.
Kunle Afolayan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he did the most numbers. He had the most nomination,
I've
had
not
the
even
most
seen that
wins.
movie. Oh.
Sorry, you've not seen anything. Interestingly, I've not seen the movie. Oh, that's true. So I was impressed. No, the thing is, the trailer can always tell you a little bit about.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
There's always
in
that.
that year there was a competing movie was, I think, The Meeting, Rita Dominic's The Meeting. Then there was another movie, A Place in the Stars. Then movies like Happiness is a Four Letter Word. Movies that are very, catchy, that have very catchy titles.
Yeah.
Happiness is a Four-Letter Word. Oh. So then I started following up. Then, he dropped another movie. I think his next movie was The CEO. Have you seen The CEO?
Wow, this is so strange.
Yeah, I saw The CEO. And The CEO is that movie. I'm telling you, the movie is that movie. Like, I think Kule Afolayo came and shook the scenes. And then, he shook the
Fire is
scenes.
so good.
The guy's so good. I had to quit his banking job to pursue his passion.
Wow.
And impressive for the CEO, what's it called? The premiere of the movie happened on the plane. I think at least that's how he announced on TV that it was gonna happen. So like you board the plane and take a 2 hour flight, and then like you watch it at the back of his seat on the plane, and then when you land they have like the gala and so oh bro, people they think God. People they think. So Kule Afolayo, he did incredible stuff, and then shook the scene up, and you hear things like Ramsey Noah going on a short hiatus and then coming back and giving us living in bondage, and then I think he did Neka the Pretty Serpent. Not, I keep saying the Pretty Serpent, the Neka the something
It's
something.
like a pretty serpent now.
For reals,
Yes.
I keep saying
It's a pretty serpent.
it's the Pretty Serpent, really.
Yeah.
Then there's Rattlesnake. And then there is what's the third movie in the installment? Like, he came and then he did some revamping, and then Merry Men came in.
Yeah.
Merry
There
Men
was
one.
Rattlesnake, the Ahana story.
Okay, or is it Ohana?
It's Ahana.
Ahana.
It's
Oh
Ahana.
really? That was really cool. Then Merry Men 2 was good too. Then at the time I noticed that,
Speaking of Kunle Afolayan, have you seen Citation?
yes, I have seen Citation. The movie made me very, very impressed with Temi Otedola as an actress.
Yeah.
I really love her. I think that she,
I think that's our first movie.
yes,
That
that
was
was
her
her
first
first movie. That was her first
Yeah.
movie. She's an impressive actress. Like, I give it to her. I always judge an actress by first of all, like, their ability, their versatility, the amount of impersonations they can do.
You can do.
First of all, like an actor or actress, like the amount of impersonations they can do, and then how well they can do those impersonations. Like, how well. Some of them have a limited character set, but then I don't want to talk about like the white guys now. I'm trying to leave the white guys out of this.
We have to leave the white guys alone.
Please, when we say white guys, it makes it look like the Western guys. Please,
The West, yes, Western.
we're not
Western
racist.
guys.
Please,
The Western people. Yes, they're people.
that does not sound any cooler.
I don't know.
But I'm so tempted to like mention names, right? But folks like Naji Genevieve, who even calls her Naji? Genevieve Naji.
I was about to ask.
Genevieve Naji, Rita Dominic, and
Miss Johnson.
yeah, people. Miss Johnson is good, but in my opinion, she's not in my top 10. Like, she's not my top 10.
She's not my top 10 in that sound.
She's not my top 10. I at the time, she's was very pretty and like Coca-Cola
But
body
she
shape.
really
So people People rate actresses and actors by how good looking they are, and I don't think that's good.
She bodies the roles that she gets right. Like she eats up her character in the movies that she gets to act. That's just what I think about Mercy Johnson, right? It's not everybody that is able to do that.
Okay,
Like you said, right? But I think I give her
a
I
very
would
good
say
score.
one, yeah.
You like a very good
Very,
score,
very good
actually.
score for that.
Yeah, well, she deserves her flowers. She deserves her flowers. So tell me, like she did a good job, and her fiancé on the movie was. Well, I loved it. I really loved it. I really loved it. Like she did a good job. Not like she killed it. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, and I kept looking up for her other movies to check them out. Um, I think I saw The Man for the Job. Have you seen
Yeah,
The Man
but
for the Job?
I've seen the man. The
Really?
man, yeah, the man for
Boju
the job.
Boju. I love the soundtrack more than I love the movie.
Are you for real?
I swear that, bro. I think that it was it was not worth 2 hours. The movie was longer than it should have been. The movie should have been perhaps somewhere
It
between 1 hour
wasn't
30 minutes or 1 hour 20 minutes.
wasn't very,
No,
kind of
the
movie.
storyline, the plot was cool, but I think there are scenes that were
Unnecessary.
yeah,
Yeah,
unnecessary.
very
Dialogues
unnecessary
were
scene. I just like seeing Temi Otedola in the movie.
that
It was
that girl is fine. That girl is fine.
the the t-shirt she used to wear, the
Oh, the
then she like
tech.
tech made. I just like to see what would she what would she give us next.
She does a cool job with her roles. What other movies can you remember from like that time when like the movies became quality? Like
Okay, well before citation, right? Before citation, the Nigerian movie that really did it for me was the wedding party. So the movie really stood out for me in that time, I be at the time, because first of all, it was like that was around like I think 2015, 2016,
I think so. But
2015.
I found the movie very exotic. I don't like it when you have to spend so much money on a movie. Like and I don't like a movie that's choked with stars. Like we know these
Was
guys
it
are
Choked
good.
Stars?
Banky was on the movie. What
Adesua.
is our Auntie Susu? She was on the movie.
Uh-huh.
There was some other guy. I think it was P Square on the movie too. Is that not the movie?
No,
Peter Okoye
no,
was
no, no.
on,
He had
and there were like some other top guys. Blossom,
Naya,
Chuku. RMD was on the movie too.
was R&D on the movie? No, no. Oh yes, R&D was Adesua's dad.
Abby's in the movie. Shasha, the
Hmm.
movie follow.
You get the point. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. The movie was really exciting for me
yeah.
because it's Adesua.
Auntie Susu.
That was
I think
one.
that's another incredible actress.
Yeah,
Like our
Adesua is someone that knows how to. How did you say that thing at the beginning?
versatility.
Yes, she's
Oh, she
a
has a
versatile
very large
actress.
spectrum of
Yes,
roles that
yes.
she can cover. What makes a good movie for you? Like what makes
Hmm.
a great
For
movie?
someone that watches any kind of Nigerian movies, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know really. I don't know how to. I find it very difficult to say I do not like this Nigerian movie. Like, although
Okay.
yes, it's very okay. There are some that I don't know what I just watched it. I shall just watched it, right? But then, like when Blood Sisters, I don't know if you know Blood Sisters.
Whoa,
When Blood Sisters
whoa,
came out,
whoa. I had a running argument. Sorry to interject. I had a running argument with a friend. I'm always the one having arguments. But as long as they are women, I never win. Nobody in the history of humanity ever won an argument with a woman. All good. Um, I had a running argument with a friend. I told them that movie was properly made, and I told them to point out one flaw in the movie. Now, definitely, as a fan of the movie, I can point to here and there, but I don't think that anybody that has a thing against that movie can point up to three things
Hmm.
that are wrong with the movie. Like I think the movie was properly
I
crafted.
really like. I really like.
Then the
I was
characters brought their,
anticipating it, yeah.
the actors brought their A game.
And then just Nancy Sime in
Whoa,
Idima.
and I mean, let's talk about halfway. She just came from, she just came from
My
presenting and
sister
then
likes. In fact, she likes Nancy Sime so much. There was times that she didn't want
likes
to.
up is obsessed
She didn't
because I
want
know
to.
people don't just
She
like
didn't
the
want
lady.
to. What do you call it? She didn't want to shape her eyebrows because she's like, I'm in my Nancy Sime era.
Come on, this is
Also, like, I really love Inidima too.
oh
Right.
in Idima Okoje. I have a
Idima
friend
too.
who looks like her. I'm
Does
always the one having
really
friends.
good stuff. I need to start talking about my friends on this podcast.
I have a friend who
Right.
looks like her, like doppelganger,
Okay.
doppelganger. Bro.
You
like
show me her
doppelgangers.
picture,
Yeah,
please.
I'll
So
show you. I'll show you
I when I watch the movie, I give it a 9/10, and I removed um
because of
one mark
perfection.
because of there's that, and then there was this thing they were doing that
Yeah,
the messing with my eyes. You
yeah,
see, they were going in and out. Yeah, and I was like, what are people doing? Why people, you are seeing let's say a scene that has suspense, right? And
okay,
then they're like zooming in, and then I'm
okay,
looking
and
at
then they cut
I'm
it
not seeing
suddenly,
anything.
and
Like,
then
what's
they
this? So
okay,
that was the only issue I had with the movie. I really liked it, like the story, the fact
yeah.
that it was the dogs that found the the guy's dead
That
body.
was crazy. And
It
the
was
fact that
really
the guy
nice.
deserves to be killed. Although
Yes,
I don't,
yes.
there's just this poetic
By
justice.
the way, my sisters
Yeah.
and I, because the guy that acted that role, they and me.
Okay,
My
David,
sister and I were like, why is this guy always acting men as con roles? Because like,
for real.
if you go through
Yeah,
David's
no,
movies,
I don't think he's. I feel like his catalog is balanced. He does some other great
oh
roles. Was he not the guy that? Okay, he wasn't him. I used to confuse that guy with him. The guy that did the programming in The Man for the Job.
no, it was
It
different.
wasn't
That's
him.
Uzarike. So like, David's movies, David's
Funny
always
how you know the
acting.
names of the actors, but
It's
you
my
don't know
sis-
the you don't know the names
it's my sister.
of
Oh, hey.
the what's it called, the
my
authors.
my elder sister said that the
Yeah,
second one, like she's
yeah,
to when you watching a movie,
yeah.
I think she's to we stay that she's what the crew, like when crew is going.
Yeah, I watched the end credits. I think it's
Okay,
important.
I see, I see where this is from.
Yeah, but I think it's due respect. Like,
Okay, all right, I get the point. But like we just noticed that all of the Amy's movies,
yeah,
in this movie, sister, he got he got him and this woman, Kende,
yeah.
Kende Bankole,
Bankole.
yes, she
Is it
had
Bankole or Bankole?
asking the wrong person.
Ah,
So like
okay.
they had a child together. I mean, they had children together, and then he now left her and went to get blue.
That's
And
wild.
then that was another men has come. I'm never to call him men has come roles.
Really
Then there was
crazy.
other one where he was a CEO, the Wildflower,
Yeah.
and that movie, he I think he used to rape his assistant, people that used to work for him, right? And then he was a big guy now, so they didn't want
Yeah, they
nobody
couldn't
to
talk
come out
about
here,
it.
nobody to say anything and all of
Ah,
that.
that's heartbreaking.
So you see, another man has come role.
Ah, and this
There are
this
more.
this 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 type of things, could make people to develop a hate for the
Yeah, for
actor.
the actor.
Your problem is with the character, but you've developed a hate. Meanwhile, see my friend, see the person I was talking about. The semblance
Okay, I
is
see what you
the
mean.
semblance is too striking. I'll ask you to tell who this is. Who is this?
This Indian man.
You think?
No, you have to be kidding. That's English man, now, please.
Oh God. I'm sorry the listeners cannot see this. They can't see this. So yeah, what other movies? We've already mentioned Merry Men 1 and 2, which I actually liked. I heard the
Yeah.
3 is trash.
I don't know if I want to watch that three, so that I'll know. I'll see it anyway because after
You
Amendment, so
you
I
have
was
a
sitting down like
thing.
this waiting for
You have a thing
for
for
Amendment. So I'm going to see it anyway. But
let's see if it's falsely accused.
mm,
But anything that Twitter unanimously agrees on, especially two people who hate each other, like
my
on Twitter, if you see two people who hate each other
I agree on
agreeing
something.
on
My
something,
sister
bro.
agreed on it.
30 seconds for our fallen heroes.
Anyway,
Everything is fine,
have you
yeah.
seen Blood Vessels?
No, I haven't seen Blood Vessels.
Okay.
And something about Blood Sisters I should mention is that I like how the movie wasn't, made into part one, part two, part three. Instead, was put into like an
Yeah,
episodic
yeah, kind of thing.
format,
One season,
right?
four
And then
episodes.
yeah, because I think that was the only way this story would have been properly told,
Mm.
you know. So yeah,
By the way, speaking of movies in that time,
yeah,
let's talk about Ghost Sisters. No Sisters
yeah.
Legend, but
Blood
like
Sisters like 2022.
22 years.
Yeah,
Have you seen Oloture?
what's that about? I don't think I have.
Oloture, this movie
Remember I
that
told you about like the health is why I didn't
yeah.
see movies for a very long time. So
Oloture, I don't remember the year. Can't
yeah,
remember the year, but Oloture was Sharon Uja. Where
okay.
it was this thing, this human no, not human trafficking. Is it human trafficking? Where
I don't know.
they carried these young girls, ladies, right, and they took them, said they'll take them to where they learn work and all that, and
Yeah, I
then they
think
take
it
them
is.
outside
Yeah.
for sex work and then all of that, all of those things. And then
Ouch.
she was an investee. She was in the
Okay, now she dey
sha
invest for
those
the
people,
kind
and then
kini.
she went on with these guys, and then she went
Yeah.
with them to the place they're going. So at the end of O3, like the movie,
Yeah.
they were about to cross the border,
Okay.
and then there was this guy that liked her. I think it was Blossom Chukwujiku, and
Somebody must always
he
like
was following
somebody.
her across to where they were. He
Okay.
shall meet the boss, and then they left. So, like there's a part two, but it's like
Okay.
9 episodes. I'm fingers
Looking for it.
crossed, right?
Looking
But
forward
I'm
to
looking
it.
forward to it, obviously.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be open to watching a lot of these movies. I mean, now that we have the podcast and we have to talk about them, and
Yeah,
then we want people to join the conversation. So I think I would check these out. I've been really excited about it. I've been really excited about like you know these movies daily because I'm impressed with what's going on. Like I mentioned in the previous episode, now that Afrobeat, the music is doing its rounds in the world, in and and the quality of like our movies are also you know they are also like gaining
yeah,
recognition, right? There was this movie, like, is it Lionheart that
yeah.
Genevieve
That was
did
the
that
first Niger
was
movie of
supposed
Netflix.
to, for real,
Yeah.
was supposed to be nominated for an Oscar.
Mm.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, but it did not contain because for that category, it's supposed to contain a
That
certain
movie wasn't
amount.
even all that, but okay.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't all that, but proper marketing can always put things
Yeah.
on the spotlight, which I think Jennifer has done a lot.
Ah, Funky
Funke
Akindele.
Akindele has done a lot with her movies. It's impressive, right? So, with all of that gaining the recognition, I think that there will be that wave where folks in the larger society, like the around the globe, will begin to recognize our stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it a lot. And same with the books, right? Same with the books. You mentioned human trafficking, and then like I recall another movie. Do you know Aduni Adi?
Yeah.
She there. I think she was the one that co-produced this one. It was something similar. Have you seen Sole?
I've not seen
Oh,
it. I've
bro,
not seen it, but
bro.
I don't know why. That's one of the movies that I don't know
Yeah.
why I've not seen. Just like the
Don't
way I saw
let me advise you. Don't
Brotherhood.
see it whenever you want to travel.
My
Oh,
sister said, I think they were going to Enugu. Ba.
yes, they were coming from Lagos to Enugu.
Going
It was creepy, bro.
to-
And it was creepy. It was really creepy. What's this man's name? I forget now. But I think that was where Mike Afolaring. Do you know Mike Afolaring?
yeah, the
Um,
guy in
home. What's it called?
Far From Home.
Far from
Yeah,
home. Far from home.
beautiful boy.
Yeah. I
Keep
see
talking, please.
crushes.
Please keep talking.
I thought that nobody loves
No,
you
he's
like
fine now.
Jesus.
The guy
He's
is
is
I'm appreciating, the beauty.
oh cool. I like him. I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Like you know, he's cool. So and he's an incredible actor too.
yeah,
Like there's this guy that co-stars with him. The guy that acted that his friend, that acted the character for his friend in Far From Home. I think his name is Mushud or something. His name is Mushud. The person that played the role of the guy that he borrowed money from to write
okay,
the
okay.
exams
Is that the
for
guy in?
Far From Home.
Is that the guy in? It seems to me like the guy in.
Yeah.
What's that movie? Breath of Life. Is it the one?
Yes, he's the one in
Okay,
Breath of Life
all
with
right.
Genevieve Ume.
Ume, yes.
By the way, Genevieve Ume is doing an incredible.
Yes.
She's doing an incredible work. She looks like who's this? There's this. Do you know Saraya? She's a Western. She's a Western artist.
See, we're mentioning Western artists.
See, we are mentioning Western artists too. So she looks like Saraya, but yeah, she's doing an incredible stuff. So Soale, I hope I'm pronouncing the name well though.
I hope so too.
But the movie is creepy. That movie is creepy, bro.
I heard about it.
Or
My
it's
sister that
creepy.
watched
Don't
it.
watch it when you want to travel.
Then you want to travel to Enugu.
Well, I don't know when you want to travel. Any long distance travel. In
My
fact,
sister will tell me,
if you
you're
watch it
still
before,
on the road. You're coming to Enugu.
if you watch it even going from Insuka to Enugu, bro, your mind will just be
Because
battered. Like, I don't want to spoil the movie. Probably we can talk about it in one of these
Mm.
episodes. But so it's a weird one. So what other movies do you have on your list?
Mm, Chief Daddy.
That Chief Daddy Faust, Abby.
Yeah. For you talk to me. Who's your daddy?
For reals. Was that movie dope like that?
The
Now,
first part, right,
yeah,
was nice. Like,
yeah,
Ebony Life, they really did, it wasn't very, but it was okay. And then
okay,
part two, wow. Part two was that thing you see where they pack,
okay. This
they
make it
just
spicy.
they just pack artists, actors and actresses
I
from
don't like
different walks
that
of
thing.
life,
That thing is a
and
turn
they brought
off.
them in, and there was nothing that part two was about. Like it was so
They wanted to
upsetting.
do vlog.
That's like they wanted to do vlog. That's like when this movie came out. Blood Sisters came out. So I was like, this is compensation for that nonsense Chief Daddy too
Oh,
that
really?
we just saw because I know.
And
But
funnily, I think that Faust is such an incredible actor. I
yes,
mean,
yes.
he is the archetype of what Nancy is doing now. Of course, female and male, not the
Mm,
same circumstances,
yeah.
not the same background and conditions, but coming from another niche and then coming to come and kill it. I think he bragged about it in this his Bad Bad Baddest song. I don't know if you know Bad Bad Baddest.
I know this
I'm
one.
gonna get better share it.
Yeah.
Bad Baddest. And he bragged about it. It was like, which artist do you know that has double M physics? Like,
Okay.
he's a two-time um AMVCA winning actor. And he does his roles well. Like, think back, I think forward to this Brotherhood. So I think he did Comes Money. I've not seen Comes Money, but
Yeah.
it Comes Money
The
though.
Requiem of Money. I've not seen it. What I've seen is New Money. The one that I think
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah, he did New Money.
yeah,
He did New
New
Money.
Money.
And I think New Money was dope. I think New Money was dope. So speaking of AMVCAs, since it was like my introduction
Mm.
to these kinds of movies, I think we just go backwards. Like, we'll go from like this past year, and then we'll like go backwards on some of the best movies as was categorized or nominated for like their awards. Um, this year though, I thought that Nancy would have been given a recognition like this past
For
year for Blood Sisters, of course. I felt
but
like she
the Blood Sisters entered this year's
Blood.
AMVCA.
Yeah, I didn't even think it was nominated because
You see, this is the problem. This is
yeah,
my this
this
is
is.
my
I
problem
wanted you
with
to have an opportunity
the
to talk about
viewers.
it.
This is my problem with Viewers Choice Awards. Viewers Choice Awards, because my sister and I were like, there's no way
Yeah,
that either King of Boys 2
yeah.
or I mentioned my sister so much on this
You
podcast.
see it. I mentioned my friends,
Ha,
and then you're attacking
anyway,
me.
either King of Boys 2 or Blood Sisters should enter this year's what they call it, AMVCA. But the Viewers Choice Awards didn't carry these movies that the viewers really like. So I don't get who is these viewers? Who are these viewers, please? Because
Oh,
ah
crazy. That's really crazy.
oh well.
I think Anikulapo got the most
Yeah.
nominations this past year. Have you seen Anikulapo? Okay.
What kind of question is that?
So you seen Anikulapo? What do you
I've
think about
seen
it?
well Bimba Demoye. I love Bimba Demoye,
Okay.
right? I really do. Um Kulememi too. And
Okay.
then Shola too was on the movie.
You know their names.
Shola is
Wow.
Shola. Wow. I know what you're doing. Right. This is just to show you how engrossed I am in Nigerian movies.
Okay.
So, but I liked the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I really did. I don't think I have
Anything against
anything
it?
against it.
You
Although
know,
there's a part two that is coming out now that they are going to do the same thing with where is a series.
for real.
Yeah.
Well,
Fingers crossed.
yeah,
'Cause
fingers crossed.
crossed for the part two. Always.
I have not seen a terrible Kunle Afolayan movie, so I have not seen it.
The guys.
Yeah, it's that good. It takes time, and yeah, I mean, his heart is in the thing. So
Yeah.
I think that his stuff.
I like the way he did too. I don't know. This thing happened in citation. I did again
What was that?
in Anikulapo where you just give yourself one very
Okay,
one
one very.
one very
They call it they call it. There's something they call it in. Oh God, I forget now. There's one of my friends, Max.
Mhm.
He's the one that knows all these things. Like, he's the one that knows all these things. Cameos. That's what they call it.
Okay.
I think it's cameos, like where you know a very important personality, like
Just give someone very
yeah,
insignificant
takes
character.
a
Like
character.
in citation, it was
Yeah,
the you know
it
like
was
this
like
is
the
my
boxer's
this
brother. Like he was
like this is
Gabriel's
my
brother.
bro.
But you know that is actual
Yeah,
brother.
that's very brother. That was
That
so
was calm.
cool.
That was calm and cool. Yeah. What's this man's name? I forget now. There's another actor who does it too. I think I think Ramsey Noah does it too. Ramsey
Yeah.
Noah did it too in one of his movies, and it's really difficult to do. So direct and act at the same time,
Mm.
and some people do it and then they are the main character. Like it's really crazy. Like it's just really really crazy. One thing I was going to say was like I had a friend who told me that he has a problem against Afolayan's movies because they are all often spreading his ideologies. And I'd say that the art will always reflect the
The
artist.
artist. Exactly. Like
Like you
whose
cannot
ideology is
separate.
it meant to whose ideology is it meant to
And
reflect?
I think it's because he has ideologies that are like not opposed to Afolayan's like ideologies, and then he feels like Afolayan is like always very mystical and woo woo spooky when he's shooting his stuff. Like, but I think that if those things are a reflection of reality, then like by all means. So Kule did another year where his movies got the most nominations, like after October 1. That's an incredible stuff. And then I think for best actress in a comedy, Bimbo Ademoye, that's her name, right? For her role in Selena. Have you seen Selena?
I'm about to say my sister has. God, treasure do you? You owe me.
Ah,
But like I've seen
yeah,
you know how she was watching it now and then she was just like
yeah.
telling me, oh come and see this part, oh come and see this part, come and see this part. So like she's seen Serena one and two and I heard it's really funny.
Yeah.
Right. So but I haven't seen it.
So was it worth it? Probably.
I
In
guess.
Battle of Booker Street, was Funke funny?
No.
Okay.
Is she
Missy Johnson, was she funny?
Nobody was funny. Nobody was trying to be funny in that movie because they were literally fighting. It was a battle. The both of them were fighting each other. So
Okay, I get the idea. It's supposed to be like best actress in the
in
comedy
the
series. So
comedy.
the series is a
So Battle of
comedy.
Buka Street
Is a
no
comedy.
Battle of Buka
Is a comedy.
is a comedy. Eh. I didn't laugh. Oh. I wasn't laughing. People were literally these guys were fighting themselves now.
Yeah.
Tell me about rats in your shop. Somebody burned someone's shop. Wow. I didn't know that though. That's
It's
strange.
all calm.
Wow.
Yeah, there's this movie. I think last year, before I talk about the movie, last year they revamped Aki and Popo.
I haven't seen
They
it.
revamped Aki and Popo. Do
Uh,
you like the idea?
I don't know.
Mm. I like the other Aki and Popo, the one we can meme
Yes,
from.
now
The one that
those
you
ones are
can
the
meme
real.
from.
Those are the real ones.
This one, I don't know. I will check them out
Have you
though.
seen this movie?
Yeah.
This one that's Osashi Igodaro got Best Actress in a Drama for Man
What's
of
it?
God.
Man of God. No, I haven't seen Man of God.
I don't want to talk about this movie because I'm going to sound like
Do you
a
like it?
hater, but I did not like the movie at all.
Mm.
Like, although the people they put in the movie,
Yeah.
right? Osas was there. I don't even remember them now, right? But the movie was the direction it went. It was just strange. I think that's my
Mm.
new word these days. The movie was strange. Maybe when you see it, you understand what I'm talking about.
This last year was the year there was Shantytown. Have you?
You haven't seen Shantytown.
I feel like Shantytown was raw, like really raw.
That's one of the reasons why I don't
Yeah,
want to
it was
watch it.
really raw. But I think it was dope. Like anything that's like a clear representation of reality, because like true art often, mimics reality in that way.
Mm.
I think it's cool, right? Have you seen Inside Life?
No.
This movie that Brother Shaggy was inside now.
Mm.
Brother Shaggy, Inside
I don't know why I like
Life.
avoiding movies that Brother Shaggy is in.
Well, everybody's hustling, so
I
I keep
get
it at
that.
that. I keep it at that. Everybody's hustling, so I just keep it at that. Then there was this one that even Josh Funny was on. I think it's Love in the Pandemic. Have you seen Love in the
I
Pandemic?
started seeing it. Brother Shaggy
But
is in it, Abby.
is that why you avoided it?
Brother Shaggy is in it. I don't know what is about to unfold in front of my eyes. So what was
Okay.
about to unfold? So I just decided to. I'll do this later, some other time.
Then there was this movie that my best male Nigerian actor is in.
Hmm.
Can you guess who my best male Nigerian actor is?
No, I can't guess.
Really? Try. Just try.
No.
Try.
RMD.
Come
Is it
on.
RMD?
Yes,
Oh my
definitely. Come on.
god.
Anybody that knows what acting is worth has
I
got
have a
to.
friend, right? So
Yeah.
I'm talking about my friends. I have a friend that doesn't like RMD. Like if she sees RMD movie, she's not excited. I'm like,
How do
how is
you
that
not
even
like
possible?
I say
How is that
RMD?
even
How do you not
possible?
like
Like
RMD?
I see RMD and I want to I
Come
want to
on.
see what
Come on. Like my top two, Ramsey Noah and RMD. I have a friend who doesn't like Ramsey Noah, and he says when he put it to me, I saw his points. He was like, Ramsey's acting is always like acting. Like he does a good job when he's acting.
mm,
But RMD's acting is not like acting, and that is the trait. That is a trait for like an OG actor. Like when you watch their acting and you are like, this is not acting. Like you're watching it and it's that real. Like
yeah. Although I don't think is I don't think he's very versatile.
who Ramsey?
RMD.
Really?
I don't think
Are you
so.
using 444?
No, I haven't
Okay,
seen that movie.
why do you think
So
that
he just has there's a
fatherly
certain
roles?
certain kind of roles that he acts.
But I mean,
Okay,
he's
no. Have you seen what's this RMD movie? Oh my god, it's not possible I
he
forget
doesn't
the
do
name
only
of this
fatherly
movie.
roles. I mean,
There's this movie where he was a at the beginning he was a preacher at the beginning of the movie, and then
hmm,
they killed his son, and then he went for the people that killed his son. It's into I'll remember before the end of this episode.
episode
But have you
for
seen
reals.
Palava?
No, I've not, Palava. No, I've not seen Palava. But Mike Afolarin is on the movie.
I don't know.
Mike
This is
now, your cute
RMD
boy.
is the main guy
I'm the main guy
in
too.
Palava. Yeah,
For reals. Oh, I've
he
not
was
seen
in
him.
that when he was a musician. Was
Really?
a
Did he do a good job?
he had the plenty kids.
No, I am the. I think now here's the case I would make for him because of course your your there are many things that constrains the number of roles you can be given, and I think it is within those constraints that versatility should be defined.
Okay.
By that I mean, like, for example, James Bond is a white character. We'll be using a black man to act James Bond. Like, do you get the idea?
Mm,
It's like you want to play Michael Jackson, or you you want to play Barack Obama, and then you recruit a white person to play Barack Obama. Do
okay.
you get the idea?
Yeah.
Like, by your, or you want to, and and this is something that is, yeah, I think it drives the point home. You want to make a movie about the Italian mafia, and then you are bringing somebody from, like, somebody from the east, the east, to come and direct the movie. I mean, you should know who to go to.
Yeah.
Like, you should go to somebody that understands the realm. The same way, if you want to make a movie about the black community, you have, by your constraints, you have to go to, like, somebody who understands the black
Mm,
community. And by that token, I think, your the person's constraints define their versatility. So for all of the spectrum of conditions that um um RMD has to play, right? I think he does an incredible job,
yeah, it does
in helping us
actually. The movie I
understand.
was trying to remember
Yeah,
is the Black Book.
the Black Book.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you should see it. It's an R&B movie that you like.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, the movie is really nice.
The Black Book. It is. So 444 was the movie. I think 4444. I think 4444 was the movie from last year. Maybe in a future episode we will take on, like, movies from the previous years, or should we talk about little of them, little number of them? There was this movie from 2020, 2021. Was it?
Which one is that?
Um, um, it featured what's this guy, Jide now, Swanky, JKA, and Nancy Campbell.
The
The
whole
whole
30
30 yards.
yards.
Yeah, I
Okay.
she did a great job in that movie. I don't know why that movie was described as a comedy. Well,
The movie was.
What is the criteria for definition? I think I
See,
think we
for
are
the
still
first class,
using
I
the
was
whole.
confused
I think
how
we are
they said.
still. I think a movie that's not a tragedy is a comedy.
Like, I was so confused. Like back on Booker Street
Yeah,
was comedy. I got actually so confused.
yeah.
There are certain places you will laugh, right?
Okay,
But no, I don't know. I mean, what am I to classify movies? But
perhaps.
I think that's Isime too. Okay, no, no, let me not say this thing.
What do you want to
Like
say?
they're just like there are two movies I don't remember now. The Raz guy and this can be
Yeah.
her acting is like acting.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I think she's growing. She's growing into she's growing into that type of actress that gets these roles here and there where she does like an incredible job. The thing is, she presents as that posh girl. Like she's a posh. She looks like a posh girl. She also looks so ras. So when we put her into roles where she has to do like extreme
No, no,
rasness,
no,
I
no,
I
no.
think that's where
Like
her
that
acting
the
becomes like
the
acting.
the no the movie in Blood Sister, she wasn't exactly prim and proper now. She was a bit too
Yeah,
much in Blood Sisters, and now
yeah.
she killed it.
But like that looks like the kind of thing she is in real life.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Nancy.
okay, yeah,
Nancy, I'm
in
a
real
big
life,
fan. I'm a big
real
fan.
life, but like
But
the way she
yeah.
kept like this the Raz guy. I don't know if okay, maybe it was the role she was supposed to play, but in
All
the
right.
Raz guy, she was the person this guy Lasisi was supposed to marry,
Okay.
and the Raz guy was a very crazy movie. How was the Raz guy, right? Yeah, and so he was this very prim and proper office guy, and then he talks to there's this cleaner that came to his office, and I think he spoke rudely to the person because there's rude to his co-workers,
Yeah.
and then the person now I think places a curse on him, and then he wakes up the next day. I can't even speak proper English. It was so terrible because he tried not to even talk in the movie and all. But Nasime was in the movie, and then she was there's a way she maybe it was the role.
Maybe it was
Maybe
the
it was
role.
the role.
Maybe it was the role.
Maybe.
I loved the Kambili movie. And then I think that there's an actress that and she is my favorite actress. Like she's my favorite Nigerian actress. Her name is Nse Ikpe
We
Etum.
say I don't know. That
People
that
don't
name
pronounce her
is
name Nse Ikpe Etum. People don't pronounce
Betum.
it. I think it's
Okay.
Ikpe Etum. People say it's
That woman
tribalism,
is
but
who
the
she
woman
thinks she
she
is.
is who she thinks she is. That's
She's
like
who
when,
she
when,
thinks
when we're
she
talking
is.
a large spectrum of roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's someone whose acting does not feel like acting. Like she
Yes.
can lose her senses. She can lose her senses when it comes to her acting, and I really love how to say "Beh."
I just realized I've seen a lot of Nancy Simez movies, and this is because my sister is a fan girl.
Too bad. Yes, the guy's name I was trying to fetch from the Solemn movies, Femi Jacobs.
Okay, I know Femi Jacobs. Femi
Femi,
Jacobs
it was
is
the
in
Juju man.
Femi Jacobs is the Juju man.
Yes, it was the
Are you
Juju man.
serious?
Yes, it was the
Femi
Juju.
Jacobs is in
It was the Juju man.
introducing the Kujus.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's cool.
movie that I've not seen part two.
Then there's this guy, soft boy now, Timini Ebuson.
Ah, I had a
He had a
anybody that knows
thing
me knows
that
I
he
had
had
a TV era.
it.
I've been broken loose anyway.
Okay.
But I had a TV era. It was
So
too
which era
bad.
are you in now?
I don't know. That's what you want to say.
Are
Don't say
you
it.
sure? Are
That's what I
you
want to
sure?
say. Please don't say it.
Are you sure? So we just play a game of um should we play a game of this or that? Or should we leave it for a future episode? We'll probably leave it for a future
Yeah,
episode.
please for a future
So
episode.
a future episode we'll do it this or that. They are between two actors, two directors, two characters. I think that will be worth it. I think we should stop the episode about books, or we'll just keep about
Movies.
movies,
We
or we
just keep
just keep
going on and
going on
on.
and on and
But
on.
but before we
Yeah,
finish, right?
yeah.
Please, I don't know if you've seen House of Secrets, but
Uh,
you should see House of Secrets.
mm.
Right? It's a really nice movie. Yeah, it's not your regular kind of Nigerian movie. It's not all that,
Is it like
right?
episodic or is like
No, it's just one
oh,
movie.
yeah.
It went from from the olden days of if it really I don't want to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
talk about it, right?
You
But
don't
it's a
spoil
really
it.
nice movie, right? I think you should see. That's the only thing I recommend.
Okay,
That's the only thing I
recommend.
recommend. Yes.
Which movie should I even recommend? I think people have seen all the movies I have seen. So, but then there's some upcoming movies that I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Some upcoming movies I'm looking forward to. So like let's end this episode here before we carry on and finish you guys.
All right. Thank you so much for spending the last few minutes.
I
Because
promise it's not valid.